Hello people, this is Mike Jr. II, and I'm going to be grinding for skulls with the sorceress while I record you guys and tell you the changes that are coming to my channel. Now, for anyone worrying, I'm still finishing the Let's Plays I have going currently, such as, yeah, I think I'll have this in here. The Let's Plays I'm doing, such as, why can't I think currently? I don't know why. Actually, I'll get rid of you and just put this up. Booyah. Oh god. Thought I almost used magic there. Trying to make this manaless. This isn't Nightmare, by the way, because I haven't unlocked Nightmare on Sorceress because I don't have enough skulls to. So I'm waiting to do that with the Sorceress. I don't even have Featherfall yet, so sadly. But anyway, I've also turned on the sound quite a lot. So, but anyway, I just want to tell you guys what's going to be happening with my channel. Oh, come on, I had that. But anyway, yes, my channel, I'm going to be continuing to do the Let's Plays I have going. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3 and Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum, doing those. I was supposed to do something with my friend with Terraria. We did like about 2 episodes worth of recording, but we had to quit because the server crashed. And I haven't heard of him since. I don't know what happened to him, just like the hell. So, currently I'm waiting on that one. I did Dragon Quest, and while doing Dragon Quest, well, not really doing Dragon Quest, but beforehand, one of the books I got for one of my classes was, let's just say not that good. It's very large, meaning I'm gonna have to put a lot of work into that. So, in short, I don't want to do large Let's Plays like that anymore, to be quite honest. I want to wait. Because I feel like waiting would be a better idea to do something like that. I don't know. But I don't feel like doing as many large LPs anymore. However, it doesn't mean I don't want to do LPs at all. And what actually came to the back of my mind is I kind of want to do old school RPGs. JRPGs, that is. It kind of came with mind after watching Rue's Rise of the RPG, but I really didn't want to. And I was also talking with my girlfriend about it, to doing some games, and I really didn't know what to do. Now, before anyone sends me ideas, oh, Michael, do this game. I already have an idea of what I want to do for my next LP for an RPG. But in short, I'm going to be doing a lot more JRPGs now, and I want people to request it. Games to play. And here's another thing, too. They're not all going to be the same game. They're possibly all going to be blind. Blind to an extent for some of them, not exactly others. The one I have planned next is not going to be blind. Yeah, fuck you guys. So, yes, it's gonna be pretty fucking insane, really. Well, I don't know why I'm doing this, to be quite honest. I'm in the mood to. It seems like a good idea. To do this because it's fun, and RPGs are big, long. I know, ha ha ha, you said big and long. But at the same time, they're interesting, and not only that, but you go back to your roots. That's what I liked about Dragon Warrior. And yes, I will be cheating now and again with walkthroughs if I don't know where the fuck I'm going. But, you know, so again, guys, give me fucking ideas out there what games you want me to play. A lot of the games I want to do currently, sadly, are... let's just say they need a lot of support for them. Screen capture software, sadly. Many games that I really... God, 2 skulls? God, I was good girl. I was a good girl for this Christmas. But anyway, yes, a lot of the games I really want to play were... sadly need to be captured with screen software. I want to do XCOM, can't do XCOM because I need screen capture for that, meaning fraps won't work. I was seeing if I could do Red Alert 2. Sadly, for some reason, fraps only wanted to record during the, like, it was fun, like I saw. Apparently I can record during the loading screens. Kind of funny. I wanted to laugh a bit at that. So if you guys want to see what the loading screen looks like, you know, there you go. Like, if it was the other way around, you guys couldn't see the loading screen, I'd be like, okay, that doesn't really fucking bother me. So, sadly, I can't do Red Alert 2. I wanted to do Spy Fox, because, Spy Fox, if you guys ever heard of that game, played that game shit tons as a kid. I wanted to do a regular Let's Play of the first one and a blind Let's Play of the next 2 games. I even got a ramen emulator working for the next 2. 10 skulls, that'll work for me. So, in short, even with the, where is it? Untouchable and Manaless, sadly, we don't get as much as we did on the, sadly, we don't get as much as, Nightmare, but again, I don't have Nightmare yet, and I'd rather not have to fuck with that just yet. So I'll just grind for now. Not that big of a deal. Getting a hell of a lot less skulls, but what are you gonna do? It is easier, personally. So anyway, retry, and I'm gonna skip this cutscene again. But yes, that's gonna be pretty much the change to my channel, what I'm going to be doing. More, or should I say, a lot less of what I want to do and more of, well, not really what I want to do. I like doing games like Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum. I have enjoyed that, but I'm getting very lazy with that. Same with Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3. Something about it, though, it's just like, it's fun, but there's something about it which makes it lack a bit of what I want to do in gaming. And for the most part, if I don't want to do something, I really shouldn't do it at all. So I'm taking a better approach to making my Let's Plays more fun, too. And I don't know if I want to reveal what Let's Play I'm going to do next. So, okay, I'll do it. So, I was looking through Retroware Gaming because I really liked Rue, 16-bit Gems, which is why I did Dragon Quest, actually. And yes, I think I am going to be doing Dragon Quest 2 for the future. I don't know if I'm going to do it yet, but I will do it for the future. But anyway, I was going to do that. Or I was going through Retroware Gaming, and it was really funny because I decided, okay, I like him, I like the Gaming Historian. He doesn't do as many videos as he used to. He used to do a lot of bigger videos, but he still pulls a lot of stuff out, which is really nice because he does do good stuff. But sorry, I'm blanking. But I decided to look at some of the other guys, see if it'd be funny. I looked at I think it was Matt the NES Punk. Sorry if I got that name, or Nat. I don't know. My bad for mixing up names there. But it's the NES Punk. I believe he did a collab video with the Angry Video Game Nerd with the whole, the World Championship, what was it? With the World Championship video about one of the rarest games of all time. Or at least NES games with the original certain cartridges and the giveaway golden cartridges of that thing. I think that was him. But anyway, then I looked at the Happy Video Game Nerd, and I saw near one of the bottoms he actually did something with one of his friends with Dragon Quest, or not Dragon Quest, but Quest 64. Quest 64 is a game that has infamy of Nintendo 64 fans. Because it's really funny when you think about it. The Super Nintendo was absolutely massive with its RPGs, and it had amazing RPGs left, right, and center. I don't care how much you like RPGs of other genres, or of the other systems. I agree with Rue from 16-bit Gems. The top selling or best reviewed of RPGs was during the Super Nintendo era, with the Super Nintendo. So it's really funny that the system right after that was pretty much had absolutely no RPGs. It was supposed to get Earthbound 2 or Mother 3. Sadly, that never happened. That was later went to the Game Boy, but even then, Otoya stated that number 2 isn't as, or the Game Boy Advanced version of Mother 3 isn't as dark as he originally had it become. So, you know, and that's nothing against Mother 3. Personally, I've never played Mother 3. I never even played Earthbound, to be quite honest. I play a little bit through Earthbound, but I haven't really gone back to it yet. And that's another game I'm actually considering doing a blind playthrough of. Oh god, they're getting out. You get back in there. You have no right to think you can come out here and have fun. Okay, anyway. Go away. See, that's why you need to have multiple Scorchers up, Michael. It's a lot easier that way. There we go. Anyway, but yeah, Quest 64 was like the only RPG that I can think of, you know, not counting games like Legend of Zelda or stuff, because in my honest opinion, those really don't count. I'm talking about turn-based RPGs. Quest 64 was the only one, and while it was interesting, it definitely was not a good game. But why am I getting stats? Oh, 1,000 career kills. Okay, I'm like, why the hell am I getting 5 extra skulls? Oh no, 10,000 for the 5. Okay, that's where I got the extra 2 skulls from. Okay. But anyway, Quest 64 was something that was really starved in the era. It's not a good game from any standard, any way of the form. Well, that's a lie. It does have something really interesting about it, which I think tons of people really overlook for the genre. Quest 64 had this weird way of actually doing stuff. Instead of having the game, I can't think. But instead of having the game actually have a main leveling up system, there was little like spirit things around the world where you needed to collect, but at the same time you leveled up if you got your experience up all the way. And that's how your character would actually get new moves for elements, is that if a certain element got up all the way. And it's really interesting, in my opinion, for doing that, because that was probably the best ideal for it. And sadly, there was a Quest 64 2 plan, but it never was released, and I'm not surprised why. But to be quite honest, I really wish it was released. I wanted to see what they did that was better to help improve upon what that game did horribly on. But anyway, I want to do that game because there's a lot of aspects of that game I really want to point out to people that's actually a good game. Now, I know there's Let's Plays out there that people know what they're doing. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, and I probably will be playing, because I did play that game as a kid, actually. Funny enough, I went to the store, and I remember we actually didn't have this. No, we didn't have GameStop back then. We had a place called Game Crazy. It was literally right next to a game rental shop, but it wasn't a game rental shop that I had. And I had a choice between getting Quest 64, and I forgot what the other game was, but it was definitely a better game, I believe. It might not have been. I got a few bad games for the N64, to be quite honest. But I had a chance to get Quest 64, and I didn't, though. But later on, my grandmother did, and I don't even know if my grandmother gave me a whole bunch of old Nintendo 64 games not too long ago. I helped her hook up a slave drive to her computer, and she wanted to pay me. What? No, Grandma, get your checkbook out of my face, okay? Now, I'm not being paid for that. And then she was showing me around her house and how one of this little tree that was in the backyard when I was a kid grew to be a massive size. It was so cool watching that. And then one of the rooms we went through was the gaming room, little gaming room, quote unquote, she had for the kids. But no one ever played the Nintendo 64 though, because I believe her granddaughter that's living there only plays the Wii. So I was looking through the Nintendo 64 cartridges, and I asked if I could take one of them, because it was Pokemon Stadium 2, because it was my game, but I left it over there. But I never wanted to go over there and be like, yep, just here to grab my game, Grandma. Because you know how rude that would be. I'm a very considerate guy. And she let me take them all. Every single one of them. So, and I don't know if Quest 64 was actually in that pack, or if I even have Quest 64. But I'm not going to be doing the actual emulated. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to do an emulated version, because you guys do not know the save point issues with Quest 64. It's just, they're very sparingly. And it's one of the few games where you actually need a memory card for it. So, and I'm going overkill here. If you're going for combos, this is not how you do this. Just to say. There you go. So I am going to be doing I'm going to do an emulated version on a ROM. It has issues now and again. I'm going to work with that how I can, but I'm just doing that for save stating issues so I can save state. But here's an interesting thing about Quest 64 that I didn't know about until I was looking up about the game. Apparently, Quest 64, how you actually gain abilities throughout the game, is actually by using them. To gain agility in the game, you actually just run around, and apparently if you miss enemies, you also gain agility. I believe it's losing and restoring maximum gaining your maximum HP is actually you restoring your HP, which is really cool. Using your magic actually increases your MP. It's really interesting because I think that's an awesome setup. It makes sense. It actually makes sense. It's like a logical training method to actually gaining your abilities. It doesn't really matter how many opponents you face and how many people you fucking kill. It's more about how many, it's about you pushing yourself over the limits. That doesn't happen that often if you think about it with games. You're gonna retry again. So, so that's something I think's been highly missed in gaming. Like, I really want to see Quest 64 come out. Or Quest 64 2 to come out, because I want to see how they would improve upon the game. So, yeah. Some people may disagree. I don't. I personally think Quest 64 is a... I'm not going to call it... like I said, it's a bad game, but I don't like to call it something that I don't like to say it's completely worthless. It had its moments, and if worked on, it could be a hell of a lot better game. Issue with it is that leveling up in that game is a goddamn bitch. Like, seriously, go find... leveling up in that game is so difficult, it's not even funny. And that's just for the spirits. However, I do know the cheap way, and if you're playing Quest 64, here is the cheap way to win, which I will be doing for my Let's Play. Just gain Water and Earth. Water so you can get the healing spells, and Earth so you can get, I believe it's Avalanche, where a bunch of rocks fall from the sky and they can do multiple hits. Many of the later spells in the game, like the highest spells you can get for upgrading your stats, they do not do crap. I'm not even kidding. They don't do crap against the enemies you fight, which is stupid. Again, that's one of its many flaws that it has. You don't, you know, if you're just gaining spells through leveling up and you have to gain spells at the end of your level, which you can barely do because you can't really overlevel in a spot, to be quite honest. Unless we're talking about gaining and losing HP here. And boom goes the dynamite. Just die. And actually, I'm gonna put this here in case I had an issue like the other time. And now, click away! All the combos. Yeah, I'm not getting good combos here. Well, I actually might. I could. This is the first level. Oh, and I took the trap reset with me because it actually helps with combo. In my opinion, I think it helps with combos, especially for this kind of a level. So, yep. Got you. Ah! Get away from me. So, yes, Quest 64 is going to be a game I'm doing in the future. I don't know when. I want to do it soon because, again, I'm enjoying playing old RPGs because, in my opinion, it's going back to the roots of a game series I really, really enjoy. Sure, it is old by today's standards. Or, it isn't as old. Actually, no, it is, thinking about it. Someone on the meme base, video game meme base, actually showed how far away Super Mario 64 is from the original Mario that came out for the NES, and actually, it's older. It's older than, it's closer to the NES release than it is the releases now, which is kind of interesting when you think about it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's really all I had to say, and I'm just kind of wanted to also do an SO of Orcs Must Die 2, in a sense, but with more updating. So, yep. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the Sorceress and her bosom. Sadly, they do show up that off pretty well. In my opinion, I do like this game a lot. Some people didn't like it. They said it was just a DLC to Orcs Must Die 2, but actually, Robot Entertainment wanted this game to be, or in Orcs Must Die 1, this kind of element to the game, and just add it through DLCs. However, an issue with that was that there was too much to add, so they did change a bit with it, and they re-released it, and now they're adding a lot of DLCs to it, which is nice. I like it. I personally like it. And I do plan on actually doing endless modes of this before I start doing a regular Let's Play when I get a better computer. Which, again, I don't know when that will be. And gaming airs. I know some of you guys probably going to want to know about gaming airs. I'm working on that. I just got a new webcam. Not great, but better. Oh, what did I lose? Oh, I didn't make the part-time, did I? What's the part-time? Oh, no, I made it. It looks like her dance was different, wasn't it? Or was I not paying attention? No one got through. Okay, I won. Never mind. So I think that'll be it for me grinding skulls today. I just wanted to do that quick video for you guys. And we got around 39 skulls out of that. I think I had 3 skulls left when I was done. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed this video of, what can I think? Orcs, an SO of Orcs Must Die, and also a pretty good update video to explain where my channel's going. You know, I'm going more to the RPG genre, and again, I'm staying doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters and whatnot. I got a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters done. I'm on the last 2 areas of the game, which is nice. That's really good, actually. I'm in the last 2 areas of my first game, and again, if you guys haven't watched it yet, but how I'm going to do it is my first game is going to be me actually playing the game legit, And the second game is going to be me playing monsters with my death team. So that's going to be fun. Because I'll just be whooping. I'll be whipping through. There are issues sometimes because of other stuff, but I won't say that yet. In Naruto Ultimate Ninja 2, I pretty much beat most of the thing. I'm just doing side quests now. So I do always have enjoyed this episode of, not this episode, but this SO of Orcs Must Die 2. I'll catch you in the next one. This is Mike Jr. II, signing out.